Hey guys, huddle up! It's time for another Around the Storage Block Chalk Talk. In this Chalk Talk, I'm going to introduce you to the HPE Nimble Storage dHCI, or disaggregated hyperconverged infrastructure. It's the simplicity of HCI and the flexibility of converged. VM admins are struggling to keep up with the demands. They often face infrastructure complexity that requires multi-domain experience, constant firefighting with uncontrolled VM sprawl, pressure to lower costs requiring efficient utilization at scale, and pressure to do more, utilizing traditional and modern apps. Hyperconverged help radically simplify infrastructure, deployment, management, and scale. Through a hyperconverged control plane, physical infrastructure is abstracted. Everything is VM-centric. Policies are automated, and you have a single pool of resources that you can manage directly out of vCenter. Scaling is predictable as you simply add a node to the cluster. With HCI, you no longer have to be a domain expert across the stack. And HPE Simplicity is an industry leader in HCI, a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant, the Forrester Wave, and winner of the CRN Tech Innovator. Hyperconvergence makes life easy for predictable workloads. Software-defined abstraction, policy-based automation, and unified management in vCenter. And you scale compute and storage together. But unpredictable workloads need a converged architecture. Flexibility to independently scale. Ideal for workload consolidation, but it does create management silos and complexity. This created an opportunity to build a unique solution that brings the simplicity of HCI with the performance, resiliency, and efficiency of a converged architecture. Introducing HPE Nimble Storage dHCI, a disaggregated hyperconverged platform that delivers the simplicity of HCI with the flexibility of converged. This new platform integrates hyperconverged control with the world's best server, HPE ProLiant, and the self-managing experience of HPE Nimble Storage to uniquely give enterprises effortless management and self-service with the performance, resiliency, and efficiency needed for business-critical apps. It's intelligently simple with native full-stack intelligence from storage to VMs and policy-based automation for virtual environments. It's ready for business-critical apps with absolute resiliency with over 6 nines of measured data availability, and it's built for efficient scale with the ability to independently scale compute and storage non-disruptively with industry-leading data efficiency guaranteed. Let's look at each of these, starting with intelligently simple. When it comes to active management, HPE Nimble dHCI is as simple as HCI. As we have extended hyperconverged control to this integrated system, we've made it simple to deploy, manage, scale, and support. It's simple to deploy, 15 minutes from rack to apps with server and storage automation. It's simple to manage, VM-centric data services and resource management. It's simple to scale. Auto-discovers new resources and transparently upgrades. It's simple to support, predictive support automation and problem prevention. A few details I think are important to call out. It's software-defined, meaning compute and storage are abstracted and managed through vCenter. Auto-discovery of new compute and storage resources easily added to the cluster. With virtual volumes, LUN provisioning completely abstracted from admins. Policy-based automation with VM-centric snapshots, clones, and recovery and data protection. Integrated planning with predictive full-stack wellness and resource optimization. And transparent upgrades, easy to scale and upgrade with no downtime. It's enterprise capabilities without the complexity. At the heart of Nimble dHCI is the power of global intelligence of HPE Infosight. I have a Chalk Talk giving an overview, so if you don't know Infosight, check that out. But let's look at this because it's important. With HPE Nimble dHCI, enterprises can say goodbye to firefighting and long nights and weekends. Instead of searching for the needle in the haystack, we automatically collect data across the stack in your environment with full stack correlations that give customers a single source of truth for identifying issues like integrated wellness and planning, root cause performance issues across the stack, pinpoint noisy neighbor VMs, repurpose underutilized hosts, and optimize with recommendations. It's a transformed support experience. Predictive analytics automate level 1 and 2 issues. Average hold time is less than a minute. And rapid root cause with one-call support with full stack expertise. In fact, 4.9 out of 5 in support satisfaction. Next is absolutely resilient. Always on availability with guaranteed 6 nines storage availability. Sub-millisecond latency in as low as 20 microseconds with Nimble Storage all flash. Fault tolerant with no single point of failure and ability to tolerate 3 simultaneous drive failures. There's built-in data protection and encryption. And finally, efficiently scalable. Independently scale performance and capacity. No over-provisioning. Add only what's needed. And upgrade transparently. And with HPE Cloud Volumes, you have easy workload mobility across hybrid cloud for backup and DR, agility for DevOps, and lift and shift containers from public to private cloud. One last point about efficiently scalable, and that is industry-leading data efficiency. With deduplication, compression, zero pattern elimination, thin provisioning, and zero copy clones, you can expect up to 21 times data reduction. And with the efficient storage foundation of the Nimble OS, you start with 20% more usable capacity. Turn your ProLiant DLs into private cloud with HPE Nimble Storage dHCI. Run faster with 15 minutes rack to apps, and firefighting with 6 nines data availability, and optimize everything with zero wasted resources. To learn more, go to hpe.com/storage/dHCI.
Always love to hear from you on Twitter, where you can find me as Calvin Zito. You can find my blog at hpe.com/storage/blog. Until next time, thanks for joining me on this Around the Storage Block Chalk Talk.